There's not another human being whose character can compare with that of Muhammad SAW. He was such a warrior on the battlefield, commanding and fighting for the way of Allah. But once he was off the battlefield, he was speaking softly, and he was gentle, and he was warm and soft and caring and crying. He never dressed arrogantly, never walked proud. His clothes and what he ate and where he chose to sit was never different from the other people. He used to sleep on a mat from dried grass, and that's how he slept, with no furniture in his house. One day, Umar ibn al-Khattab entered the house of the Prophet ﷺ and saw that he was sleeping on the dirt floor. He said, "Ya Rasulullah, the kings, the emperors, all over the world, these kings, they are not like you. Oh Rasulullah, you can have better than this." And the Prophet dismissed him and said, "They have what they have been given, and I have what I have been given. I am pleased with what Allah has given to me." Allah Azza wa Jal and His angels, wherever they are, they send a special salutation upon the Prophet ﷺ. This was a man receiving over the period of 23 years on a daily basis the 6,626 verses of the Quran. And when it came, his body shook from the revelation coming down, and the Prophet ﷺ sweated and his body shivered. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, had he this Quran down on a mountain, it would have crushed a mountain. So what do you think it would have done to the heart of a human being? Yet the Prophet ﷺ was also, during the course of that day, feeding the poor, visiting the sick, acting as a statesman, acting as an arbiter, talking to the people, addressing the women, giving out the zakat, sewing his clothes, washing his house, shopping for the food, doing all the things that you and I do. And at night, standing in prayer for 4 or 5 hours at a time. And in the day, fighting the battles, discharging the armies, giving the ahkam and the rulings, explaining the Quran, instructing the people in behavior. How could a man do all of that? What kind of human being could that be? It was a messenger. It was a prophet. This was a man with a message.